Today, everyone wants to hold high office and hold power. It can be called the greatest purpose of everyone's life. But did you just know that in our homes, the furry pets that roam the legs, that is, the cats that have won the love of everyone, hold positions like that? Guaranteed that you do not know about it? Because we all think that cats are just pets. So to your surprise, we brought you 10 jobs that cats can do that you never even dreamed of. Chief Mouser to the Cabinet Office is an extremely important job at 10 Downing Street, the authority home of England's Prime Minister. The Chief Mouser title is at present held by Larry. He even has a passage on the authority English government website. The position started during the rule of Henry VIII, yet records just exist from 1929 forward. At times, the workplace has been unfilled for extensive stretches of time when mice experience shrewdly not cause difficulty. Cat that held the title the longest was Wilberforce, who served under Prime Ministers Edward Heath, Harold Wilson, Jim Callaghan, and Margaret Thatcher. In the 1960s, the CIA tried to prepare cats to spy on Soviet government offices. The program, Venture Acoustic Kitty, supported tasks to embed receivers, transmitters, and radio wires into felines' bodies to subtly record discussions. Cats were prepared to follow orders, which end up being a lot harder. In the first mission, Cat was taken to a recreational area and advised to record a discussion between two men on a close-by park seat. While crossing the street, she was hit by a taxi and murdered immediately. The CIA reasoned that the venture was not useful. French space program chose to send felines into space. 14 cat competitors were chosen for preparing. During a 10-hour medical procedure, anodes were embedded in the chose feline's cerebrum so the team could quantify its natural reactions during the flight. On October 18, 1963, a tuxedo feline named Felicette was dispatched in the nose cone of a Veronique AG-1. She flew just about 161 kilometers over the Earth, momentarily experienced weightlessness, and securely returned by means of parachute. She is the lone feline to endure a space flight. However long there has been film, there have been famous actor felines. Notwithstanding, as the cats are famously difficult to prepare, canines are more mainstream as co-stars. A few felines that have graced the cinema remember Orangey for Breakfast at Tiffany's, Cracker Jack and Pumpkin as Crookshanks in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Tonic and Leo as Chapel in Pet Sematary. The Patsy Grants perceive creature greatness in film. Felines, which are famously difficult to work with because of their Hollywood characters, have in any case figured out how to catch many gestures. In 1996, Rabbi Moshe Kotel was sitting at his Child Fabulous piano when Feline bounced onto the console. She arrived on the high pitch and strolled down toward the bass. Kotel snatched a pencil and interpreted the notes. After a year, he heard that the Paris New Music Audit was facilitating an opposition for tunes under 60 seconds. He entered Ketzel's melody, which was named Piece for Piano, for Paws. The adjudicators, who were not told the title or arranger, granted it a good notice. In 2002, a cat meandered into a traditions checkpoint in Russia. He was received by the gatekeepers and before long assumed the obligation of scanning vehicles for unlawfully carried Caspian Ocean caviar. Suddenly, Rozik just jumped into the boot of a passing vehicle at the checkpoint and quickly tracked down some sturgeon, cops said. From that point forward, we chose to utilize him all the time in our pursuits. At the point when a striped feline named Kisya appeared at the Novorossiysk Kids Library in 2013, the staff just couldn't avoid giving him access. Yet, for Kisya to be permitted in the library, he must be made an authority representative. They procured a creature identification, and Novorossiysk's head bookkeeper marked an uncommon request that made Kisya an authority library partner. His wages are 30 packets of Whiskas cat food a month, and he should appear at work in a uniform. Cats adjust effectively to their environmental factors. They are incredible at getting mice that nibble through significant ropes and food stores. This makes cats ideal for life on a boat. A few cats have been enhanced for their maritime assistance. In 1941, Resilient Sam began on the German man-of-war Bismarck and was found on the destruction of the submerged boat by the HMS Cossack. After the Cossack was destroyed, Sam was moved to the HMS Ark Regal, which was likewise obliterated. In 1876, the Belgian city decided that the most proficient approach to move the mail was by means of cats. They prepared 37 volunteers to convey letters fixed in waterproof pockets tied around their necks. Cats did delivery within 24 hours. As per the New York Times, if the canines didn't assault the male felines, the messages will be conveyed with speed and security. The test was immediately suspended. Talkeetna, a small community of around 900 individuals close to Denali Public Park, had an extremely irregular mayor, Stubbs, a ginger feline. He came to control in 1998. The job is more representative than utilitarian. His mayoral obligations included watching the town, drinking catnip mixed water each evening, and meeting guests in his office. However, even cats have political rivals. In 2013, Stubbs was assaulted by a dog. He passed on 2017.